Hello, myself Trishti Parikh and my student ID is 10141988, and in this Comp 3122 assignment, we are going to discuss how I did part 1 of whether we can play tennis outside or no, and part B of identifying whether a person has COVID-19 or not. So for this assignment, I've used Jupyter Lite for coding, and let's start with it. Initially for part A, I started by importing pandas as PD, and I've imported the Decision Tree Classifier and train test split. Further, starting with uh, getting the sample data, which was 20 sample data, and I took 3 of the conditions to check the weather, which was temperature, humidity, and windy, and 4th column being the decision that either we can play tennis or not. So I've then converted it into data frame and then further converted it to a CSV and named it as play tennis CSV. So let's first start running everything. So after this, it has created the playtennis.csv file. So if we go back to home and click on play tennis, so yeah, here you can see it has the 20 sample data that we created here. So let me go back in here. So further, if you can see this, I've mapped the data in so that we could get it. So like for temperature, for hot, I've mapped it as 0, for mild 1, and 2 for cool. Same way for humidity, I've marked 0 for high humidity, normal for 1. So further, I've taken X as the features, which is temperature, humidity, and windy, and Y as a decision, like either we can play tennis or not, and tested it with the 3 sample data. And for predictions, it says 0 for no and 1 for yes. So after running the samples, we can see that it gives us 0, 1, 1 for the 3 samples. Like for the first sample, it says 0, so we cannot play for tennis outside. And similarly, for 1, we can play tennis outside. So let's move on to the part 2 here. It starts by importing NumPy, and then I've created the 30 sample data here. So let me first run it. So after running, I've converted it into the data frame and then further converted it to a CSV file and named it as COVID data.csv file. So if we have to go, here is the COVID data CSV file, and here are the 30 sample data, as you can see. Let's go back to the assignment, and here I've given features like age, temperature, and whether the person have cough or not as on the X, and I've given the decision on Y, which is either the person is COVID positive or not, and I've trained the model as 30% testing and 70% training. So after checking the accuracy, it gives us accuracy every time. Like, let me first show you. So here you can see it has accuracy of 0.111. Every time we check, it gives us accuracy according to the model. So that's all. So that's all from my side, and I've already uploaded it into FileZilla and GBlearn account. That's all from my side. Thank you.